Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jump to Designs. In this video, I really wanted to lay out one of our new kits for our release that's today. What day is it today? August 9th, and that is our Harry Potter collection. So we're really excited for this. I also think it's great this time of year because whenever I think of Harry Potter, I think of Halloween and even sometimes a little Christmas, because I feel like they have a lot of like Christmas scenes, like big Christmas time. So we really wanted to get this out, and I wanted to show you guys first what the kit looks like. So these are the full boxes, then you have the check boxes, your bottom washi, your top day covers, some deco and words, some half boxes and some washi, then the this and that tabs, and the functional page. So that is what the kit looks like. And we have kits for all of the 4 houses. So this is Gryffindor, we also have the Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. And they're all basically the same layout, they're just the different colors. And, but for copyright reasons on Etsy, we just have it as Wizard World Red. We just felt like that was the safest way to do it. And then if you buy the premium collection, which you will get this as well as the matching foil, and guys, look at how pretty this foil is. So this foil down here, this goes over the bottom washi, so it's really nice that you have that bottom washi and then you put this over it, the I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. And I wanted to really put that there because I feel like, you know, in the story, it's like you have to say a little spell and then that comes to life and you can see it. So I like that the foil kind of makes that come to life. Then you have the quote box here that says, "You call it Hogwarts, I call it home." And then you have 3 other full boxes here. And up here, I just give a recommendation of where I think these would best fit, but obviously you can put them wherever. So I think that this one right here would go great right here because that foil just sits right there. And then for this one, I think this will go great in the 6th or the 7th box, and it actually fits over these right here, these little stars. It fits over that perfectly, but I also thought it could go great here. I mean, it could go great here. It really could go great anywhere, but I just felt like those are some recommendations of where to put them in case you guys just wanted to know the best place to put them. So that is the first sheet, and then the second sheet of the foil looks like this. So it's very similar to the other premium collection just because we wanted all the icons to stay the same, but the thing that is different are the deco at the bottom, and they look so nice. So in the premium collection, you get your kit, you get the foil, and then you also get the popcorn, glitter headers, and the peekaboo notes all included. So I'm just gonna jump in and get started. These are the glitter tabs, so I'm going to be using that for today's video. I'm going to be doing a white space style planning. I used to do only the no white space when I did videos just because it's a lot easier, but since I had to already do 3 other layouts of this, I'm just going to look at a picture of one of these spreads that I already did and just kind of copy it because I think white space planning is really pretty. You get a lot of stickers in there, you can see a ton of stuff, but it takes forever because I like to have my boxes a little bit different, and then when you add the foil in, I want to make sure that there's 3 foils in a row, so it took a long time. But now I can go back and yeah, we are gonna just get on started. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the glitter headers across the top. Sometimes if I'm doing a video, I will either do the glitter headers or I'll put the today header. So I'll just put that all across the top. I'm going to try to make it as even as possible. And then to do the next ones, I know now it's a little more difficult since There's no, what's it called? Like in the older styles of the Erin Condren planner, you would have the different header spaces, but now there's this little strip that makes it a little difficult. But there's a little way that I've realized that's can help a little bit. So what I'm first gonna do is I'm just going to put a box here up in the top. I feel like on my Mondays, I just like to have a checklist ready to go. So after that checklist is down, then I add a glitter header underneath that, and that is going to be my guideline for the rest of them. So I'm going to take just a other sheet and I'm gonna line it up so it's there, and then there is where I'm going to put the rest of the glitter headers. So definitely is a little more of a challenge, but it can then easily be done. And the kind of good thing about white space planning is if there is a little bit of space in between there, like if I did too far down and I put a full box there and there's some space, it's okay, you can kind of get away with it. And then I'm gonna go right into doing the bottom washi, which is this really pretty print. I love using this in all the spreads. So I'm gonna put that down there. All right guys, I'm back. I just brightened up my camera and oh my God, it's so much brighter. I don't know why I haven't done this before. Crazy. So I just put on the bottom washi, and now what I'm gonna do to get this glitter right here is I'm gonna put the box down that's gonna line up there, and that is going to be this one right here. If I can focus it, this one right there. This one is going to be right down here, like so. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the glitter and line it up with that box, and then that is gonna help me then line up the rest of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put my sheet of paper right there, and then I'm going to go through and put down the glitter headers. Just like that. And so now all of our glitter headers are the right distance and we are ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the full boxes down where I want them. So I know I want this one to go up here, right there, and then I want this one to go right here. So with white space planning, I like to separate them, just gives it a little more interest. And I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a check box right here, and then I think in a little bit I may add a half check box here. I just like to, during my week, have some check boxes so I can just write down if I have to run an errand, or most of the time it's for work, just to keep track of some stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do to kind of finish off the kind of like main first steps is I'm going to put the top day cover, and I love what we chose for this one. It's this really cool glitter, it's kind of like a glitter paper, and it looks really awesome. So right now, I think before I get into all of the other stuff that goes inside, I'm going to do the same thing I did on that side to this side. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm gonna start putting down the box that's going to help figure out where that glitter washi is gonna go, or not glitter washi, the glitter header. So that one, and then I'm going to find my little glitter tabs and put that down. And now that can be what helps me put them across the page. So, and I do like the look of the new Erin Condren planners. I really do. I just kind of wish they still had those headers. Definitely make things a little bit easier. So there we go. Now I have those. I'm going to put the bottom washi down and then work my way back up like I did on the other side. So I'm just going to put, oops. Uh-oh. I feel like this is a really tricky angle. Okay, so I had to move it down because that was a really weird angle, but now working from the bottom up, I am going to add, let's see, what did I do? I added that little guy down there. Okay. I'm gonna add this little guy, and I love, this is definitely one of my favorite boxes. I think any of the boxes with the owl are just so cute. I mean, look at him. He's so cute. I think if I were to go to Hogwarts, I feel like I would pick a cat as my pet. Just because I have 2 cats now. I have 2 black cats. And so I'm a cat person, I'm a dog person, but I also feel like if I went to Hogwarts, it's kind of nice to have an owl because then they can like retrieve messages for you and like scope out places. But I feel like I would need to bring a kitty. So now I'm just finishing this glitter on this side. And there we go, we have all of our glitter done. So now I'm going to add the boxes that go in between to finish that off. So I'm going to take the one with the cup and put that here. And then I'm going to take the bird one, which, another one I love. He's so cute. Oop, that was a little crooked. So there we go. So those are the full boxes. And now I think, all right, let me put these day covers on here. I'm just so excited how bright this is. I feel like my videos have been so dark for so long and I never knew why. Turns out if you just research the problem, you'll get the answer. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just add some, I'm just doing this a mock spread. So since this is a mock spread, I'm just gonna go in and put some random dates since I don't really know. There we go. So once I have those down, then I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna do the sidebar now. The sidebar I feel like it is now a little bit difficult. Actually, let me get a little help for a second. So the sidebar is now a little bit more difficult to do, I think personally, and it's all because of this big guy right here. So as much as I think this is really cool and I think it is a really pretty design, it's wider than a regular box. So you can't just line up a box with this and have it go up. It just doesn't work like that. Whoops. So what I'm gonna do is I kind of like my quote box to be higher up because I like to have a few stuff going down. So I'm just going to line it up with the bottom, let's see, with that kind of bottom point. So I have that right there. And then on the sides, I'm just gonna add a little bit of washi to cover it. But sometimes I find like my Sidebar gets a little sidetracked, so I'm just gonna take some white out and I'm just going to draw down the side just in case my sidebar starts sliding around like it sometimes does. So now that I have that, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm talking about with those corners. So right here, I could have gone and whited that out. That probably would have been easier, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of washi to the top. And just lay that on down. Just like that. And there's a smidge on that side, which I probably wouldn't think is that big of a deal, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a skinny strip of washi and just have it there. So it just creates a little bit of a back border. And then I'm gonna start going on down. So what I'm gonna do is, I love putting the habit trackers. I feel like I need a million habit trackers, but I only put, obviously the 2. We do sell a sheet of just habit trackers in the shop if you are interested on having more. They just come in a rainbow of colors, so if you need to add some more to a spread, then you can easily do that. Then what I like to do is I like to put a this week header on my sidebar, and I like to take a half checklist, and I like to just put some stuff that's happening this week, whether it's me going to Raleigh or maybe saying what the new sale is. I used to put goals there too. Sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I won't, but I like adding the a stackable sidebar, and I will either put a lot of different stuff for this. I will do maybe to clean, because I've actually recently just started doing a cleaning schedule, so every day I'm doing a little bit of cleaning just to help me be organized, because I'm definitely someone that will put stuff off until one day and then I dread doing it on that one day. So I'm gonna try to do something a little different, or I will do the work one to track what's going on in the shop, or I will track spending. But I actually got an app to help me track my spending. It's called that Mint app, and I love it. And yeah, I've been using that, so I don't really need to write down that anymore because I can just check it on there every day. And then the hydrate sticker, because I just love putting the hydrate sticker. It's just a good reminder. Even sometimes if I forget to write in it, it's just nice to kind of have that look and like, oh my gosh, I need to be hydrating. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, let's see, I'll just save all the writing in for later. I may just do that off camera and then show you guys what it looks like at the end. But I'm gonna go through and start going. So what I'm gonna do first is start working with this box. So I am going to have this be a work box. So this checkbox is dedicated to work, and what I'm gonna do is add some of the work foils. Oh my gosh, I just love looking at the foil. So I'm gonna add a work foil right there. And then what I'm gonna do, just to add some color, is I'm gonna add the computer functional sticker there, and then I'm gonna write everything that I have to do. Then on the bottom, I am going to put a, let's see, I'll do this light one. I'll do this light one right here. And maybe I'll do like a little coffee icon to say like I got a drink that morning, or just to kind of like start my Monday off right. Then I like to put, let's see, I'll do the meal sticker to track my dinner. I am trying to eat not out as much, so I feel like sometimes when I have this here, I have to, when I'm physically writing something, it keeps me in check because I don't want to be writing I'm going out to eat. I want to be writing what I'm cooking. And then I'm gonna put, let's see, I'll do this brown one. I'm gonna do a brown one here, and this is gonna be what TV show I'm watching. And we have a ton of TV stickers here, a ton of TVs, a ton of asterisks, a ton of kettlebells, and a ton of meal stickers. So I'm gonna put that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little glitter divider just to add some glitter, some more glitter, some more foil to that section. And now moving on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I'm going to put an asterisk tab. And this could be anything. I think I wrote it in the last spread that was just me staying late at work. And then I'm gonna put, let's see, I'll do red. This is gonna be showing making my cleaning schedule. And then I'm gonna put a, let's see, I'll do one of these. And I'm gonna put a kettlebell for doing a workout. And then I think I'm gonna add another one of those glitter headers. I just think these are really fun to kind of break up a day. Then for nighttime, I'm gonna do one of those checklists, and I'm going to make this one a to clean section. So maybe earlier I made my cleaning schedule and then I'm actually going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a, let's do a glitter header. We'll do a red one. So I'm gonna add a glitter header to the top. And so I can write clean, and then I'm going to put a vacuum right there. Then I am, let's say, earlier in the day. Oops, I'll do yellow. Maybe I have to do a wash. So I'll do that. And then to kind of separate those a little bit, instead of doing one of the glitter headers, I love these dividers. I go through the dividers so often. I just think they're such a nice little touch to kind of separate your day if you don't want one as thick as the header. So because that one is going to be doing a wash, I will put the little washing hamper. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And then for this box, just to make this a little more fun, I'm gonna add some of these, where is it? Just this corner piece. Right there, just to give it a little extra some. Then on Wednesday, let's say Wednesday, I'm going to go maybe like to Target and then grocery shop and put that there. And then maybe in the morning I had a golf lesson. So I'll put that right there. And I'm gonna create that little space in between just to add another little divider. I love using these. There we go. So just a little divider. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna add another divider just because I wanna go to 2 different stores. So that'll separate that. So just like that. And then right here for this checklist, I'm going to Let's see, that'll be another work one. So let's see, I'll do a red. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna add the work foil, and then this time I'm gonna add one of these, the foil computers. I think that looks so pretty. And then I'll be able to write all my stuff out. And then moving on now to the next side. Well, before this is just what it looks like without the pen. So I have everything laid out. Now on this side, we're gonna start off with one of these, not checklists, but just the kind of like a half box, but it says to buy. And that'll be if I have to go just buy anything that I missed on that day. Maybe it's some online shopping. Then I will do that on that day. Then I'm going to take a, where is this? Oh. Then I'm gonna take a little flag and put that on the side. And I'm going to put a kettlebell sticker in there. So maybe this day I worked out with my friend Megan. And then I'm going to add one of these appointment labels. And maybe I need to get a prescription refilled. So I'm gonna put the little RX right there. Then moving on down, I am going to put, let's see, I'm gonna put a glitter box. Oops, let me get in the frame. I'll put a glitter box here. Then, let's see, what size is that? Okay. Put one of these little boxes. So maybe this is, I'm doing something for work that day. And then I'm going to add a little appointment label. And so in this mock spread, maybe I'm driving to Raleigh. I feel like I always have that for all my mock spreads. One, because I feel like every other week I go to Raleigh, and also because I feel like then I'm able to write more stuff out. Normally at home, I feel like I don't do much, so it just makes it a little more eventful in my mock spread. I'm gonna add another divider. So maybe this is stuff I'm doing at home, and then this is once I get to Raleigh, I'll go out to dinner with people. So then the next day, let's see, maybe this day I am hanging out with my friend Hannah. And let's see, maybe in the morning, let's do a glitter. Yeah. We're gonna do one of these glitter ones. And then I'm gonna put a kettlebell, so maybe I worked out in the morning. Let's see if this is gonna fit. Not really, but we'll just cover it up, that's okay. So maybe I'll put something there. Okay, so maybe Friday morning is just a chill morning. So I'm gonna take this foil popcorn. I'm gonna see if I can hold it up and if it'll focus. I don't know if it will. Come on. There it is. Look at how cool this popcorn looks, guys. I mean, it's so dainty. It's so cool. So maybe Friday morning is just a chill morning, watching some TV. And then maybe I'll work out and then go hang out with my friend Hannah. So I think what I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna add a little bow. Just a little bow sticker right there. Then moving on down throughout the day, I'm gonna take one of these bigger boxes, because normally on a Friday night, we are going out. So I just put the weekend down in the center of those two boxes, and now I'm gonna work between Friday or Saturday and Sunday. So let's say let's say Sunday, we're doing like a big brunch with everyone. And on let's say on Saturday, we're gonna do a little bit of cardio. Then maybe would I have breakfast? And then let's see if this box will fit. Oh, I think it just fits. Yeah. All right, so maybe like Saturday morning, it's a little jam-packed morning. Maybe I got my nails done. And then I'm gonna do what I ate. And then maybe I'm just back to the gym. So jam-packed Saturday morning. And then Saturday during the day, I am gonna say, let's say it's a really nice day out, and maybe we'll go out with everyone. And then during the day, we'll have a big pool day. So we'll do that. Gonna add a little divider in between. And all right, so I have those there. And then the last thing to do is Sunday. So maybe Sunday is when I go home. So when I get home, I just want to kind of straighten up a little bit. And then I'm gonna mark down a meal sticker so I can write that out. I'm gonna use the last of the boxes on the bottom here. And that is it so far. So that right there is just kind of putting down the basis of the stickers, and then I like to just go in and put some more foils down and kind of switch it up depending on what's going on. But before I cut this video, I'm going to write all this stuff off camera because sometimes that can take a while. But before I do that, I want to show you guys adding the foil to stuff because it's a lot of fun, but it can be a little tricky because the foil paper, once it goes down, it will not come back up. It is very difficult. So I hate to not show, but I just want to make sure it's right and get the best angle. So I just lay that down, and there it looks like on the spread. So look how cool that looks. Oh my gosh, I love it. So also while I'm on this page, I'm gonna add a little box right here. So I'm gonna make sure it lines up in the corner. And then lay it on down. I love that just kind of pop of foil right there. That looks so nice. And then on the top here, I'm gonna add one up there, and that one I'm gonna do this one that's all covered with foil. So I'm going to find the top corner. I like to find the top corner, lay it down the line, and then have it just fold on over. Oh, that looks so good. And now for the last two, or I guess last three foils, I'll do the bottom washi, which again, I'll probably have to do off camera because I just don't want to mess it up. So there we go. Oh, that looks so good. And then I'm gonna put one over this box right here so I can show you guys how these stars or speckles, whatever they are, will kind of come to life. So there they are, which I think that looks so cool. And then lastly is the quote box. So I'm just going to lay this right on top, just like the others. Just like that. Oh my gosh, I think this looks so cool. I think the foils just make it really come to life, which is super exciting. So right now I'm going to turn the camera off, write in everything, and then I will show you guys the final product. Alright everyone, so I finished writing everything in. I think it looks so good. I also added some deco and some other of that, the foil deco. So I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see a little bit closer. So this is this side. And that foil looks stunning. And this is the back side. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out our Etsy shop, like this video and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos and check out the sale. But that's all guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.